Hi, welcome to class. Today you need a stability ball, a mat which you should lie out like this side onto me, and a light to medium set of dumbbells. Some water for hydration is always a good idea. Let's get warmed up. We're going to work on total body strength and balance today. Bring your feet a little wider than your shoulders. Soften your knees, lengthen through your spine, and open your chest. Hinge at the hips. Hinge and lift. Let's do that again. Sit back and lift. Sit back and lift. Let's add an arm. Hinge, lift your right hand up. Hinge and lift the left arm up. Hinge, right arm, hinge and left arm. Hinge and lift up. Tall, roll your shoulders back. Nice big circles. 2 more times. Now squat down and up. Start with a semi-squat. Have your feet comfortably apart, about shoulder distance, maybe wider. And as you start to feel the legs warm up, start to squat a little deeper. Keep all 10 toes facing forward, knees align with your toes. One more. Now squat down, reach across. Squat, reach across. On these squats, see if you can go just a little deeper. Release your heel on the rotation so you swivel your foot. Reach across. Sitting back each time. Now reach side to side. Reach. Release the heel again. Let the hips move with you. Reach out level with your shoulders. Thumb up, pull back through your opposite elbow. A little rotation is a great way to warm up the spine and the hips. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take both hands, reach up. Hold your right wrist. Pull up and over. Other side. Pull up and over. Come to the center, open your elbows. Bring your hands down, roll your shoulders back. Place your ball on your mat and come take a seat at the end of your mat. We're going to learn a couple of transitions and movements that we'll need to get in and out of. Let's walk forward and lean back, bracing your core. Sink the hips, open the knees, bring your hands behind your head, and let's stretch back, supporting the head in the hands. Open through your chest and through the front of your body. Keep your eyes open. Bend your knees, rolling the ball towards your feet. Sink the hips and then brace your core, lift up. Flex the ankles, hinge forward. Let's repeat that one more time. Flatten the feet, lean back and walk forward. Sinking the hips all the way down. Now bring your hands behind your head, open through your shoulders, press back. Opening through your chest and through the front of your body. Bend your knees, roll the ball back towards your feet, sink the hips, brace your core, walk up, flex the ankles, hinge at the hips. All right, let's roll the ball in to the center of your mat and come face forward onto the ball. Have a little bounce and then rotate side on. Lower the knee and reach. Let's go to the other side. Open the knee, lift up and rotate. Lower the knee towards but not touching the floor. Reach up. And release. Sit facing the front. Take a big deep breath in. Exhale, We are warmed up and ready to start with our strength and balance work. Shift your ball off to the side, but keep it handy because we'll be using it in a moment. Pick up your dumbbells. We're going to start with a side squat to a stork balance. Now the balances, I'll give you some different options. Choose what feels challenging but doable. Dumbbells are by your sides. You're going to squat your left foot out to the side, all 10 toes face forward. So you squat and lift. Tap the toe. Let's do it again. Squat and tap the toe. We're doing each move for about 45 seconds. Now, if you want, lift up and balance. Squat and lift and balance. If you're standing on your mat, that adds another layer of balance challenge because your mat might be a little spongy, like mine is. That makes your feet work a little harder, which is a good thing. Balancing not only improves your balance, but it also strengthens your feet. One more. Okay. Bring the ball to the center of your mat and take a seat. Bring your dumbbells up to your shoulders, at the fronts of your shoulders, alternating shoulder press. Press up and down, other side, up and down. Now here's your option. You can keep your feet stationary and just balance there, or if you want, lift the opposite foot up so that you're marching your feet. So that's an option. You can try a couple. If it doesn't feel right to you, keep your feet down. If you want that extra challenge, this is your opportunity. Brace your core muscles. That makes it much more doable. Lift your chest. One more each side. Very good. Bring your dumbbells down. Put them off to the side and come kneel behind your ball. So tuck your toes under, kneeling high, lay over the ball with your hips on top. Bring your hands out in front of you. You're stretched out over the ball. Opposite arm and leg stretches out and up. Other side. Opposite arm and leg. Reach for opposite ends of the room as you lift and stretch. Now to make this more challenging, you have the option to keep your eyes open, which is easier, or closed, which is more challenging. I'm going to close my eyes. This is way harder with your eyes closed. So your option is eyes open or eyes closed. Bend your knees and come down. All right, come up, move your ball a little bit to the side and pick up your dumbbells for our second set. Starting with the side squat. Feet together. Step your right leg out to the side. Here we go. Right leg out and tap the toe. Start with a toe tap. Now if you want, you can bring that into a stork single leg balance. Each time you come up as if someone was measuring your height. Come up tall. Balancing on your left leg. You might notice a difference from right to left. Not unusual. Have one side that's better. Good. All right, pick up your ball. Bring it to the center of your mat and take a seat. Bring your dumbbells up to your shoulders. Alternating shoulder press with an optional march. Here we go. Up, other side, up. Now, if you want, add the march. Opposite leg lifts. Sitting tall, pressing straight up. Lift the opposite leg as an option to further challenge your balance. If you're already feeling just sitting on the ball is challenging for you, skip the leg lift. But if you're looking for that additional challenge, then that's a great opportunity to strengthen your balance. Last one. Dumbbells go down. And come, kneel behind your ball. Tuck your toes under, kneel high, lay over the ball. Reach your fingertips out. Keep your toes tucked under, opposite arm and leg. Stretch and lift and lower. Lift and stretch and lower. Now, if you want, the option here is to close your eyes. Eyes closed significantly increases the balance challenge. When we use our eyes to help us balance, it makes it quite a bit easier. So your option is to keep the eyes open or go ahead and close the eyes. Let's do one more each side. Good, come down. Come up to standing. Keep your ball handy, but move it to the side. And let's pick up your dumbbells again. Bend your knees. Rear lunge to a tandem balance. This one's pretty challenging. Step your left leg back and step it forward directly behind your right leg. Back and forward. And again, if you're on your mat, that adds an additional balance challenge. So feel free to stay on the floor. I'm adding additional challenge by being on my mat. So it's up to you. Step your left leg directly behind your right. When you step in, last one. Whew. Okay, that's challenging. Stand on your right leg and kickstand the left foot so your left heel is lifted. You've got 80% of your weight on the right leg. Pull your shoulders down and back, lift your chest and brace your core. Hinge forward at the hips. Row one side, row the other side and come up. Again, hinge at the hip. Row, row and come up. This one works more than the upper body. It really is a total body exercise. Hinge at the hip. It strengthens the back of your thigh and your glute. One more time. Hinge, row, row, and come up. Put your dumbbells down, bending your knees. Now you can either rest your ball against a wall or a door to make this easy, or do this freestanding. Freestanding is more challenging. Bring your forearms onto the ball and lace your fingers. Tuck your toes under and lift up. Now your shoulders are over your elbows. You're planking on the ball. The wider your feet are, the easier it is. So if you want to make it more challenging, step your feet a little closer together. There's not only a core challenge, but a significant balance challenge. Breathe and brace. You've got 15 more seconds. Hold. Keep the back of your head lifted so your head is aligned with the rest of your spine. 3, 2, and 1. Come down. Okay. Stand up. And let's do the other side. Pick up your dumbbells. Left leg is the working leg now. You can either stand on your mat or on the floor. Rear lunge. Right leg lunges back. And come to tandem. Even semi-tandem with the foot just a little out to the side, but still a narrow stance will work. I am gripping with my left toes, so I can feel a contraction in my foot. More seconds. One more. Good. Kickstand, hinge, and row. You're going to stand on your left leg. Kickstand the right leg. You've got 80% of your weight on the left leg. Lift your chest. Pull your shoulders down and back. Soften your left knee. As you hinge, bend the knee a little more. Row, row, and come up. Join me now if you haven't already. Hinge, row, row, and lift up. Hinge at the hip, and come up. Drive your elbow up, and draw the shoulder blade in. Keep the back of your neck lifted, so stay long through the neck by looking down, keeping the head lifted, not dropping the head. And come up. Put the dumbbells down. Come onto your ball for a plank. Okay, this is challenging. You can put the ball against a door or a wall, or join me here in the center of the floor. Feet wide is easier, feet close together, more challenging. Lift up and find a good plank. Now my feet are pretty close together, so that's pretty challenging. So you're breathing, you got your core braced, chest lifted. We've got 20 more seconds. Lift out and up through the back of your head so your head is aligned with the rest of your spine. 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, and come down. Okay, now we're coming onto our back. So first roll onto your side and then flip over onto your back. Keep your dumbbells handy and bring your feet onto the ball. Palms of your hands face up, shoulders are down and back. Bend your knees and then lift one foot up. We're going to do a single-legged bridge. So lift the hips and lower the hips. Now you can keep the heel on top of the toe to make it easier, or more challenging, just with one leg. So either variation. You don't have to lift very high, just lift your pelvis off the floor. Lift your pelvis off the floor. This is very challenging. You'll feel this in your glute, your rear, and your hamstring, the back of your thigh. You may even feel it in your calf, the lower leg. One more. Very good. Now, pick up your dumbbells. Keep the same leg on the ball. Bring the dumbbells up. Keep one leg lifted, one heel on the ball, same side. Inhale, roll the ball away, lower the arms. Exhale, press in. Inhale and exhale. Just notice what side you're doing, because when we do our second set, we'll do the other side. Pressing up, strengthening your chest, your shoulders, and your triceps, the back of your arms, and your core. I'm sure you're feeling that. Your heel is rolling the ball lightly away and lightly in. Do one more. Good. Bring your dumbbells down beside you and pick up the ball. Dead bug. Bring the ball between your knees and hold your hands firmly onto the sides of the ball. Opposite arm and leg stretch out and come in. Other side. Reach and in. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Stretch out. No movement in the torso. One more. Good, put the ball down. Single-legged bridge or partial single-legged. Bring your arms out to the side, palms up. Bring your other heel on top of the ball, and you can either rest the other heel on top of the toe or lift it up. We're going to do a single-legged bridge. Lift the hips and lower the hips. Lift and lower. Push your heel into the ball and you'll feel right into the backs of your thigh, the back of your thigh. And again, you can rest the other heel on top of the toe. It's going to make it easier. Still a balance challenge and a very big strength challenge. One more. And come down. Now pick up your dumbbells. Chest press with the ball roll, stabilizing through your core. Bring the dumbbells up. Lift your same side leg that was lifted up. Here we go. Roll the ball. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And so as your dumbbells come down, the leg rolls out. As the dumbbells come up, the leg rolls in. Elbows are lower than the shoulders, not straight out to the side from the shoulders. That's easier on the shoulders. Your core is braced. One more. Good. Put your dumbbells down, off to the side. We're done with those. And pick up your ball. So the ball is between your knees and hands. On the front slope of the ball with your hands. No movement in the torso. Brace your core. Opposite arm and leg. Stretch out. And in. Other side. So it's opposite arm and leg. Push the hand into the ball and push the knee into the ball in opposition. Stretch away. Stretch away. One more each side. Reach. Here's the last one. Oh, very good. Put the ball down. Whew. Whew. Big challenge for the core today. Huge challenges for balance and strength. But you made it. Let's stretch. Rest your feet on the ball and take a hold of the leg that's closest to me. Pull it in. Flex the ankle. Circle the ankle as you straighten the leg. Now keep it straight. Circle the ankle the other way and flex the foot, pushing the heel up. Bend the knee and straighten the knee. One more time. Bend and straighten and bend. Change sides. Take a hold. Circle the ankle in one direction as you straighten the leg. And flex the ankle as you push up through the heel. Bend the knee and touch and stretch. Touch and stretch and bend. Now pull the ball in towards you. Open your knees to stretch your groin so your legs are like a frog. Heels are touching. Hands come straight out to the side in a T. Palms of your hands face up. Press your shoulders down, flat onto the floor. Roll the ball to one side. Keep both shoulders flat. And roll the ball back. That takes some core strength. Let's go to the other side. Keep both shoulders flat as you roll the ball slowly to one side and roll back to the center. Roll onto your side and press up to sitting. Come up behind your ball. Now kneeling behind your ball, roll the ball away. Sink your chest down, stretching through the shoulders. You'll feel a stretch in the armpits and chest as you press the chest down. Keep your hands firmly on the ball and lift up. Okay, come sit on the ball at the end of your mat. We'll finish where we started with some ball rolls to open the front of the body. We work the core with some very challenging moves. Let's stretch. Walk out. Sink the hips. Lean back into the ball. Now bring your hands behind your head. Open the elbows to stretch the chest. Supporting the head, press. Up and over the ball, stretching the front of your body. Keep your eyes open. Really give it a nice stretch back. Bend your knees, roll the ball towards your feet. Sink the hips. Now, strong with the core, walk up to sitting, flex the ankles, and hinge at the hips. Flex the ankles, and lift up. Let's repeat that. Walk out, and sink your hips. And then bring your hands behind your head. Lift up and over the ball, stretching through the front of your body. Open the front of your body. Bend your knees. Roll the ball towards your heels and sink the hips down. Release your hands. Walk up. Flex the ankles and hinge forward. And walk the ball into the center of your mat and sit facing forward. Take a big deep breath in, reaching up. Pull down on the right, reach up left, inhale. Pull down on the left, reach up right as you exhale, inhale. Exhale, open the arms, roll the shoulders back and stand up. Now just rotate easy, a little bit side to side. loosening the spine and hips. 2 more. 1 more each way. Come back to the center. Roll both shoulders back. Tilt the head to the right and tilt the head to the left. Lift up. You're done, that's it. We worked so much on balance and strength today. There was a lot of core work, so I hope you're feeling great.